Peace forever and always. This is your brother, Taalik Ibn'rad. And of course, this is the Reality's Temple on Earth. What brings me to this video is that I was speaking with I guess I could describe him as a racist Caucasian person. And the subject was black separation from this nation. Matter of fact, I believe the comment appeared on the video of which I made talking about the arrest of Brother Louis Gates, the professor in Cambridge, Massachusetts. In the video, I suggest that we can avoid all of these things if black people just separate from this primarily racist country. And in the comments of the video, this particular person, I could see him in the background applauding, and he supported my suggestion that black people should indeed pack up their bags and go back to Africa. America will be a much, much better place. He was so happy until I made the following comment. And I'm sure that many racist Caucasians and even some Uncle Tom Negroes will be happy that some of us who complain about the good old USA would pack our bags up and leave and go back to Africa. Well, first of all, I don't know anything about Africa. The United States of America is all that I know. I have no connection to Africa. To go back to Africa is just words. It is far from a reality. Unless, of course, you're going to use your military and use force to kick a certain of us that complain about our treatment in this country out, then that's a different story. But until then, I told this person, I am very happy that you agree with me in that the real solution to the problems of the so-called black man in America is separation. I also told him this, of which he had no reply. I said, we should leave America, like you said, sir, and we should go back to Africa, perhaps, or any country that was nice enough to treat us equally, giving us freedom, justice, and equality. Then once we establish in that nation, and when we become strong, then we should build a mighty army and come back to America and defeat the racist Caucasians that are here. We will give the country back to the native people and be friends with the native people and kick the Caucasian races out of America, which once belonged to the native peoples, and send your ass, since we were forced to go back to Africa, then we're going to send your ass back to Europe. And once you believe and establish yourself back in Europe, then we're going to come again and kick you out of Europe because you're not even native in Europe. The Native Americans are people who are native to this land. Sending us back to Africa, even though we're not native, because we have been tainted and we have been raised by this racist society, but our genes tell us and suggest that we are native to Africa. So for us to go back to Africa would be correct, as we are native. We are a native life form upon that land. But you are not native anywhere. Native meaning being natural to that environment, being natural to that landmass. You are not native in North America. You are not native in Asia. You are not native in Africa. Not even in Europe. You have close ties to Europe, but you're not even native there. So where do you belong? Racist Caucasian person, since you want to send people. I would suggest, since you're so interested in the moon, that you hop the latest space shuttle and take your ass there. And you will be native there. Because believe me, I don't want nothing to do with living on the moon. Nor do anybody with any common sense. As the moon is not designed to support our life forms. So you can take your happy ass there. He didn't like my response, because he wants black people to leave here and forget what this nation done to them. That is the fear among your leaders. See, people like you, sir, are small-minded. The leadership, the scientists of the United States of America and Europeans understand this concept. They are afraid if black people come together and separate from whites, they will unite forces and bring upon them the terrorism and the hell that they've placed upon all the dark people, the Asians, the Native Americans. You have given them all hell. In fact, you have given, since the racist Caucasian European peoples have come into power, you have given everything, all life, even microorganisms, hell on this planet. The animals cannot live peacefully. You shoot them for fun, and you put them in zoos, and you walk them on leashes, and you play with life like it's nothing. You take this planet and you rape it for all the oil, every diamond, anything that you can find that you believe is of value. One of the worst mistakes you can make is to talk about sending black folks to Africa. Because sending black folks to Africa might be the beginning of your end. Because then the black man, without your wicked influence, can begin to think for himself and realize whom the real troublemaker has been all the time. This is what smart white folks is scared of. That blacks will leave this country and join alliances with one of their enemies and come back and do to them what was once done. So that's not a very good thought. That racist Caucasian person had no reply and been silent ever since. You don't like that idea of your country being destroyed and taken over, but you had no problem with becoming rich of black slavery and blood. Then you want to send folks back to Africa and don't want to pay for it either. You want it all, don't you? That ain't how it goes. This is your brother, Taalik Ibn'rad. Just wanted to slide that by you. And I want to suggest to us to keep banging, like Brother Sarah Sutanseti said, keep banging on the bass. And peace.